Now let's talk about marketing inquiry. So we're going to click on inquiry and select marketing inquiry. And what this function is going to do is it's going to allow you to run queries based on 3 categories. And the categories will be firms, contacts, and resources. And these are all to help you with marketing. Being able to see all of your new clients that come in. Being able to see which clients are scheduling the most jobs with you. Being able to see who's generating the most revenue with you. And for your resources, being able to see who's making the most money, who's making the least money, who has the most assignments, and who has the least, things like that. In all of these queries, when you find data, they'll give you all of their contact information, meaning name and address, full address. And the whole purpose of it is you'll notice there's print labels at the top right, is so you can generate labels. And again, since this is a marketing tool, you may want to do some mail out based on these figures that you're finding. So let me give you an example. So we could say firms, and for type, these are the queries I can run for the category firm. I can run new clients, no calendar firms, top in calendar firms, so that's the top number of my calendar scheduling firms, firms that generated no revenue with me, and my top revenue generating firms. Top N, the N always represents number. So let me give you an example. Top in calendar firms. So if I wanted to look at the whole year so far, RB here will show me my top 100 scheduling firms. So let's click search. And this will give you top to bottom. Top being the highest number, bottom being the lowest number. My top 100 firms of scheduling. Bergsteiner Chapman, number 1, 152 jobs. Creedon Associates, 132. Right on down the line. So you may or may not even have 100. If you have more than 100 or you want a bigger figure, you can always change that and research the data. But the whole point of it is that we're going to give you, again, as a marketing tool, you can see who your best clients are, and you can see which ones are not scheduling that much, and you can even compare year to year to see who's falling off. And that way, if we need to, we can check all and then proceed to print labels. That's the general use of the marketing inquiry. You can drill down, like I said, to the contacts level. Contacts based on new contacts entered, contacts that are not scheduling any jobs, contacts that are scheduling the most, so your top number, the contacts generating no revenue, the contacts generating the top revenue. So again, same thing. Top number of revenue clients. Again, whole year, I want my top 100 contacts generating the most revenue. Here we go. Daniel Berg, number 1, and we go all the way down to Colin here is the last one on my list at $50. So Daniel Berg has done $1,000. So maybe I want to send these guys a thank you card or something, or market to them. Again, check all, print my label, because we have all of their contact information right here, which is nice. Same thing. Last category, resources. Here are my options for resources. New ones entered into the system. We have resources that have not been assigned to any jobs for a date range search. My top assigned resources. Resources with no payroll. Resources with has a top payroll. And then we can also do the top number of my reporters I have in clients and top number of my sales reps as well. So let's look at top number of assigned. So this is my top 100 resources that were assigned between those date ranges. So if I click search, Stephen King, number 1, 11 assignments. Bill, number 2 with 10, all the way down the line. And again, you can check all and do the print labels as you wish. Compare time periods. See if you're assigning more resources than others and see why you're not using some others. So this kind of gives you that idea too. So it's all marketing. And this is a good tool to use to be able to figure out anything based on the firm's contacts and resources.